Well, hello again. Today we are going to be drawing V doing her bubble hand thingy from this scene.
Spaceship Pilot, origin story.
Alright, so this is our inspo pic, and now we have to work on actually drawing her as, a normal robot thing. Because I am not confident in my abilities. So this is kind of like the warm-up. That also took 2 hours. So yeah, this is probably gonna be a pretty long video. But I feel it's very necessary to start with this, so yep, let's just get it done as fast as we possibly can. Also, the outlining was just very painful. It took me so long. Also, another thing, this test drawing of sorts, yeah, I'm very upset at how it turned out, because, when I finished it at first, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, this might be the best one I've drawn so far. And then I looked at it, half hour later, and, you'll see when I finish this. But, the proportions were not proportioning. The head was all crooked. What? The background looked cool when I added it, but, the drawing itself, why is the background better than the drawing? The background was just a color and some airbrushed little bits. Plus, I couldn't even figure out, what outfit she was wearing in the inspiration for the inspiration drawing. Wait, in the inspiration picture to make the inspiration drawing. Yeah, that. I couldn't even figure that out, because, the lighting, it confuses me. So I kind of just went with, an army green, kind of like her camp outfit from, when she became a counselor. Wait, a camp counselor. I don't think she'd be good with, robo-children feelings. But yeah, so if any of this doesn't seem right, that's probably why. Also, I did that so it didn't actually look like I was just doing nothing and moving the screen around, so you can actually see me, coloring stuff in. Also, the hands, I couldn't, they're supposed to, it's like an optical illusion thingamabob making it look all weird. It works, but it also doesn't. It'll look better kind of in the future once I add the shadows. But here is where I realized I messed up the line drawing and went back, and it was just kind of a mess. This drawing was painful, and yeah, it also doesn't help that I keep getting super awesome Murder Drones fan art, and I'm just like, yeah, this is what I can make you like it. Yeah, no, I don't. And I can't make it better. The final drawing, I hope it can be considered better than this. But, I'm not very sure. Also, what I'm doing right now turns out to be pointless in the future. There's a lot of that going on today. But, I think it's time we talk about the actual show instead of me just complaining about my drawing skills, because no one's gonna listen to that for... Jeez, I'm surprised. Yeah, people probably already clicked off. And me saying that was entirely pointless too, because no one actually watches these videos. I make them for myself, because I need to talk about Murder Drones with someone. And if it is just myself, in the form of video making, that is fine. I'm chill with that. Because, I'm just fine with that. So I guess, lore time. So this, as you might have seen, the inspiration for this one is the cover art for the song that I will be putting the text for it, somewhere. So, AJ Despirito, I hope I'm not butchering the name. Yeah, he's kind of coming in clutch with this one. But it's just, the music, it is so good. It's on my playlist. Yes, I have a playlist, because I'm doing fine in the brain. So, yeah, that's kind of what this is loosely based off of. It's not in the same pose, facial expression completely different, all that stuff. But this is just the warm-up. Remember, we're not doing like super cool, good drawings. I know it's not good. So yeah, we finished with that now. That was the end. Now it's time to do the bubbles. Geez, I went way off track from the lore. So now let's talk about what I will be referring to as the bubble scene. This scene was bubbles. Bubbles. Do I need to say more? Bubbles. But the thing is, first of all, if my understanding of things is correct, which it very well could be not, but I did rewatch Murder Drones. I rewatched it all, so but if my understanding of things is correct, she was built to have bubble hands. What good are bubble hands against the worker drones? That's what I want to know. On top of that, how is the bubble solution still good after, who knows how long it's been since they've had good bubble solution? Because I don't know how many people are going to be playing with bubbles during the end of the world. So those are my two big questions with the bubbles. I also want to know why we don't see the bubbles more often. I get that the show's over, so we probably won't be seeing it again, but the bubbles. Also, one thing that I'm almost certain I know the answer to, but I'm also not sure because, my brain doesn't always work that good. But Sin built the murder drones, correct? I'm not going crazy on this. I know no one will probably answer this question, but everyone's like, oh, it's JC Jensen. What do you think the company's gonna do with you afterwards? Wasn't it Sin? Didn't Nori even say oh, what are you doing with? Why is your own murder pet chasing you? Wait. Why is Sin after her own murder pet? I remembered. I didn't have to go search that up. I promise. Yep, if you can even look at the recording. It is all one piece of recordedness. So, yeah. Also, something I want to touch on. I know I keep, joking about, oh, no one's going to see this. I'm kind of glad about that, I'm literally just making these videos because I want to get better at fan art. And I want to, talk about my murder drones thoughts out loud. So I'm completely fine with no one ever watching these videos. It just is fun. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, I do it for fun. I don't do it for views. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. Also, I want to say that actually drawing V was the coloring and everything was quicker than drawing the chair she will be sitting on. You see the sketch behind her? Yeah, that took me forever. The outline for the dang chair took over 2 hours. And I have no clue why. Why am I incompetent? Also, I just gotta add some shading and stuff because of the details. It wouldn't be me getting better at fan art if I didn't, add details. Because details are necessary. Most of the time. But, yeah, I don't really know what else lore I have about show. Oh, also, I completely missed this my first time I watched Murder Drones. Anyone else remember when V licked the bubble stick? She licked the bubble solution off of the bubble stick. Like, I mean, I guess she let the impulsive thoughts win. I mean, I probably would have too, if I haven't already been subjected to bubbles flying in my face. If I was in the same situation as her, I probably would have too. Yeah, I guess, robots have never tasted bubbles before. That's a shock. I don't know if they can even taste the bubbles. Like, these are the things I wonder. And these are the things I'll probably never get an answer to. Because my brain thinks up weird things. So, yeah, let's just take a moment to appreciate me struggling with the line art for this chair. The coloring goes a little faster, but it not by much. And this video took so long to edit, solely because of the amount of color switching I've had to cut out. I know you guys don't see it, but I do it a lot, and I like cutting it out because it kind of flashes in front and gives me a headache when I'm editing it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it gave any of you a headache. But sometimes I do leave it in just to show I am switching colors. But I also get rid of it most of the time, which is why editing these can take hours. In switching gears, because it's a new day and I don't really feel like talking about my color switching, because, it's not that interesting. Let's talk about my experience finding Murder Drones merch in the wild. I was with someone, so I didn't actually, fully look at it. I was at Hot Topic, okay? And we were just, walking around, and I saw the corner of a shirt. It looked like it had, Uzi on it. So, I think it was pretty much just, I'll show a picture of it, but, I internally freaked out, but I couldn't do anything about it because I was with someone, and I didn't want to, freak out with someone that doesn't know anything about murder drones, because they would just think I'm insane, and they already kind of do, so, couldn't do that, but, it was fun anyways, and I have since gone and looked at all sorts of different, apparel images and fan art, because I want to be able to do that, but I can't, so, yeah, I guess I'm kind of just stuck with these silly little drawn videos, yeah. But anyways, that was the shortened version of me finding the Murder Drones merch in the wild, so now I have to mess with a whole bunch of this stuff. And, yeah, I couldn't get this right for some reason. It took me an hour of just messing with the layers and stuff to make it look okay, which was very painful. But after a really long time, I managed to get it to look okay. But overall, this drawing was painful, and I realized I forgot the chain around her neck, so it was all for nothing. Okay. But yeah, it is, I keep just messing with it, because I don't know why, but I need to get everything right. And here's the bubbles. The bubbles were easily my favorite part. I don't know, it was just so fun, yet so simple, which I thought I was going to have way more trouble with the bubbles. But this is a finished thingy. Bye!